Good morning, Lancaster Catholic.
I'm Matt Flynn.
And I'm Jamie Ely.
Today is Friday, B-Day, and here's what you need to know.
Today's lunch is fish sandwich, mac and cheese with a side of veggies and fruit.
Any freshman interested in student council, there's a mandatory information session on Monday the 9th during Second Crusader period in room 23. See Mrs. Howe or Miss Wagner if you can't make it.
The Quiz Bowl team's first practice is also on Monday from 3:10 to 4:10 in room 215. New members are always welcome. Returning members should bring their notebooks.
The 2019 fall play is Little Women. Here are some important dates to remember. There's a fall play meeting on Thursday, September 5th at 3 p.m. in the band room.
Fall play general auditions are on Monday, September 9th from 3 to 5 in room 125. Anyone can come to the general auditions. Callback auditions are on Thursday, September 12th from 3 to 5 in room 125.
Link crew members have a mandatory meeting today in room 206 during Crusader Period 1. And Catholic High's chess club is starting up for the year. Its meetings are on Mondays and Wednesdays after school in room 10. Everyone is welcome to attend.
This coming Tuesday is a special day at Catholic High. Our school is hosting a Rachel's Challenge. Aria Young is with Miss Kinsey and Mrs. Colbert to find out more about it.
So why are we doing Rachel's Challenge?
In 1999, there was one of the worst school shootings in history in Columbine High School, and Rachel Joy Scott was the first girl who was killed by the shooters. Her family started Rachel's Challenge to honor her memory and the person that she was. We had the privilege, Mrs. Colbert and Mr. Clue and I, last fall we met Rachel's father who started the organization, and from the moment we met him we knew that we had to bring her story to our school.
And how are we as a community going to be participating in this?
Well, it begins next Tuesday. We're going to have an assembly. We're going to have a special schedule that day. We'll have an assembly, and then in the afternoon, a smaller group of students will be involved in a follow-up conversation about what we saw. And something special about Rachel is that she wrote a lot of things. Her identity at the high school was just being someone very kind, looking out for people. But the tragedy of her story was she was shot by two of her classmates. And now, in 2019, we are almost desensitized to how many school shootings occur. They happen far too frequently. But when that occurred, it was really the deadliest and most shocking news that people had heard. And I can remember where I was when that happened. And Rachel's Challenge is looking to help identify and build community in schools, to promote kindness, to promote respect, to promote awareness and concern for all students. And that is our hope for Lancaster Catholic, that will be an output of this assembly and that will follow up in future activities.
Yes, and it is our great hope that you will take Rachel's Challenge as you hear it on Tuesday and continue it into the school year. Lancaster Catholic already has so many great organizations that do promote kindness, and this is just one more way to bring everyone together.
Thanks, Aria. And now for a look at what's going on in the world. Google is in some hot water. According to the Federal Trade Commission, Google and its child company YouTube owe $170 million as a penalty for collecting data on children under 13, which is a federal offense. Joe Simons, chairman of the FTC, said that the data was being sold to corporations, which not only abused power, but also broke a federal law banning corporations from collecting data from anyone under 13.
While Hurricane Dorian spared Florida from the worst of its wrath, it has headed straight for the coasts of Georgia and the Carolinas. The National Hurricane Center predicts that this could bring destructive winds, flooding rains, and life-threatening storm surges. The storm, which killed at least 20 in the Bahamas, is already wreaking havoc on the Carolinas, with storm surges expected to reach over 10 feet. Over 200,000 are without power, and the storm has caused other weather irregularities, like the tornadoes spotted in North Carolina.
However, this storm shouldn't impact our weather for the weekend. Temperatures are expected to be in the high 70s with little to no chance of rain. Perfect weather to see your Crusader football team play tonight. They face the Elko Raiders at Elko. Kickoff is at 7.
And if you have a birthday today, you share it with a co-founder of Pink Floyd, Roger Waters. Waters is not only the co-founder, but the bassist, singer, and songwriter as well, creating such songs as Another Brick in the Wall and Comfortably Numb.
Have a great weekend, Crusaders.